Important industries of India and key features. Industries play an important role in the economic development of any nation. Without industries, economic development is impossible. Again, in the developing economy like India, industries are indispensable. Let us look at the various important industries of India in detail. Following are the important industries. 1. Cement. 2. Iron and steel. 3. Chemical industry and chemical fertilizers. 4. Ceramic industry. 5. Granite and marble industry. 6. Leather industry. 7. Rubber. 8. Tire industry. 9. Cigarette industry. 10. Glass industry. 11. Paints and allied products. 12. Indian automobile industry. Cement industry in India is the second largest, and it is the best manufacturer of cement in the world. The cement industry has 173 large cement plants and 350 mini cement plants across India. The capacity is around 305 million tons in 2012. The central and state governments own some cement plants. Cement production in 2012 showed a growth of 7%. The export of cement and clinker was around 4 million tons in 2012. Iron and steel industry. India is the fourth largest crude steel producing country in the world in 2011. The crude steel production in the country during 2012 was 74 million tons as compared to 71 million tons in 2011, with a growth of around 4.4%. The production of sponge iron in 2006 was 15 million tons as compared to 2012 with 20 million tons. Even though the production of iron and steel is sufficient, there are imports in case of a demand-supply mismatch. India imports as well as exports items which include hot rolled coils, cold rolled coils, semi and steel scrap. Import of total finished steel during 2012 showed a 2% increase and the export showed 11% growth. Ministry of Steel is encouraging research and development activities both in public and private sectors. It provides a financial and research and development with Steel Development Fund. Annually, about 200 crore rupees are invested in research and development activities. The research fund is aimed at developing path-breaking technologies, raw materials like iron ore and coal, and improvement in quality of steel production through induction furnaces. Now we come to chemical industry and chemical fertilizers. Chemical industry is one of the oldest industries in India. It is the sixth largest in the world and third largest in Asia. India produces chemicals for specific uses like food additives, pigments, antioxidants in the rubber industry, etc. The dye stuff sector is one of the important segments of the chemical industry in India. It links a variety of sectors like textiles, leather, paper, plastics, and foodstuffs. The textile industry accounts for the 70% of consumption of dyestuffs. India accounts for 7% of the world production. India today is the third largest producer of nitrogenous fertilizers in the world. There are 56 large-size fertilizers units in the country. Of these, 29 units produce urea, 21 units produce complex fertilizers, and 9 units produce ammonium sulfate. And another 72 small and medium scale units produce superphosphate. The total installed capacity of fertilizer production was 120 million tons of nitrogen and 54 million tons of phosphate in 2004. It has now increased to 121 million tons of nitrogen and 57 million tons of phosphate in 2012. The key exports are to USA, UK, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, South Africa, etc. 125 large and medium scale producer enterprises and 500 pesticide formulators are spread over the country. Ceramic industry. Ceramic industry in India is more than 50 years old. It comprises ceramic tiles, sanitary wares. Ceramic products are manufactured both in the large and small scale sector. Ceramic industry accounts for the wide variance in type, size, quality and standards. India ranks 5th in the world. It produces 445 million square meters of ceramic tiles. There are 16 units with an installed capacity of 21,000 million tons. This accounts for 3% of the world ceramic tile production. The exports during 2011 was 400 crore rupees. The growth is 5% per annum. Sanitary wares are exported to East and West Africa, Europe and Canada. The next important industry is granite and marble industry. India is one of the major producers and exporters of granite and other stones. The industry exhibits 120 varieties of different colors and textures. Most of the units produce granite tiles, building slabs, and monuments. 80 to 90% of the total production is exported. The export of granite during 2011 was about 5,000 crore rupees. The marble industry has units in small-scale sectors. The export of marble and its production in 2011 was about 200 crore rupees. The leather industry. Leather industry plays a major role in the Indian economy. The industry is the 10th largest manufacturing sectors of India. It is one of the top 10 export earners for the country. With an annual income of over $8 billion, the export of leather and its products touched $5 million in 2012. A growth rate of about 8% has been seen. The leather sector provides employment to 3 million people, mainly from the weaker sections, and 30% are women. The leather industry has abundance of raw materials as India has 21% of the world's cattle and buffalo and 11% of world's goat and sheep population. Rubber goods industry. Rubber goods industry consists of 5,000 small and tiny units generating 5 million direct jobs. The rubber industry manufactures a wide range of products like conveyor belts, rubber hoses, surgical gloves, balloons, and rubber molded goods, etc. The main raw materials used by the rubber goods industry are natural rubber, various types of synthetic rubber, carbon black, etc. The rubber good industry had an annual turnover of around 22,000 crore rupees in 2012 as against around 18,000 crore rupees in 2011. Tire industry. India is one of the few countries in the world which manufactures a wide range of tires in different applications. The Indian tire industry has 39 manufacturing companies with 60 tire manufacturing plants. The annual tire production in 2012 was 13 lakhs as against 12 lakhs in 2011. The annual turnover of a tire industry is about 43,000 crore rupees. Indian tire companies export to over 75 countries worldwide. Cigarette industry. Cigarette industry is one of the oldest industries in India. It is an important agro-based industry. It provides a livelihood directly and indirectly to millions of people. The production of cigarettes during 2011 was 10 lakh crore rupees, while in 2012 it has fallen down to 9 lakh crore rupees, possibly because of the anti-tobacco campaigns, both by the government and also by NGOs. The glass industry. The glass industry is a de-licensed industrial sector of India. It covers items such as flat glasses, hollowwares, containers, vacuum flasks, laboratory glassware, and other items such as bangles, beads, pearls, etc. There is a huge demand for glass fiber products. The production of bottle glassware was 12 lakh tons in 2011 and 13 lakh tons in 2012. The export and import of glassware in 2010 was rupees 1000 crore rupees and rupees 2000 crore rupees in 2012. The export and import of glassware was 200 crore rupees and 700 crore rupees respectively. Paints and allied products industry. This industry has been exempted from the compulsory licensing, and it comprises two sectors of organized sector and small sector. The paints and allied industry mainly consists of paints, enamels, varnishes, pigments, printing, inks, synthetic resins, etc. They play a vital role in the economy. Indian automobile industry. Indian automobile industry comprises of automobiles and the auto component sector. The auto industry in India is a big employer for the country. It employs 13 million people. It contributes to gross development product to an extent of 6%. In 2009, India became the 7th largest vehicle manufacturer. It is the 2nd largest manufacturer of two-wheelers, and it is the 5th largest manufacturer of commercial vehicles. The Indian automobile industry is described as the sunrise sector. In 2012, the production growth was 14%. The percentage growth of exports of various automobile segments during the year 2008 was 22% as against 25% in 2012. The Auto Component Manufacturer Association represents about 600 companies. Variety of components are exported to original equipment manufacturers worldwide. Some of the key points of this essay are: India is the 2nd largest manufacturer of cement in the world. The pesticides play an important role in the Green Revolution during 1960s and 1970s, and it is one of the biggest industries in India. India is the largest producer of sponge iron in the world. Chemical industry is one of the oldest industries in India, and it contributes towards industries and economic growth of the nation in a substantial manner. It forms the backbone of the industrial and agricultural development. India is one of the most dynamic generic pesticide manufacturers in the world. India ranks 5th in the ceramic product across the world, and India became the 7th largest manufacturer in the world in 2009 itself.